My name's Todd. I'm a stand-up comedian, actor. I make some online video content and do some radio. I'm from Hollywood and yeah, I've been full-time at this for about 3 years now. I went to Campbell for secondary school, which was fine. It wasn't where I wanted to go. I would very much prefer to go to Prairie in Hollywood, which is where all my mates went. I wanted to go to a school that played football and things like that. When I was at school, I wanted to be a writer, I wanted to be a script writer. I never wanted to do anything in front of the camera because I was very, very shy. Even up until I was about 18 or 19, I didn't like to perform. You couldn't have paid me to get on stage. So I always saw myself as maybe being in the background and writing the stuff that people would go on stage with. I went to Belfast Met and loved it. That's when I felt properly comfortable. And you're going to Belfast Met, first of all I went to an all-boys school, so even like having girls in your class sort of just made me a bit more confident. You're wearing your own clothes, just silly things like that made me feel a bit more creative. At school I was never thinking about stand-up really. I love watching it, like I've been obsessed with stand-up since I was about 10 or 11. Even when I didn't get the stuff these comedians were talking about, I still loved watching it. As I say, when I left to go to college where I felt a bit more comfortable in my own skin really, and that's when I thought about doing it. I did my first gig in Black Box in Cathedral Quarter in Belfast. It went so bad, like I can't tell you how bad it went. I wrote out like a script, like a word-for-word script of 5 minutes of stand-up material. Once I got up on stage, I forgot one of my lines near the start, and that just completely threw me off. I tried to sort of bullshit my way through it and make up stuff on the spot and talk about the fact that it wasn't going well. And because it was only 5 minutes, that was fine. If it was any longer, I wouldn't have got away with it. I was only ever planning to do it once. I just thought, I'll do this out of curiosity and then never do it again. Just do it to say I've done it. And then I just got the urge to do it again, and then it just became a bit more regular. Social media has been very, very important to what I do, and I think it's got me a lot more attention quicker than I would have got it. I like to think I still could have done everything that I'm doing without social media, but it would have taken a lot longer. What happened was I started putting my videos onto YouTube. I'd done stuff before that, but nothing that people would have known me for. I'd done some TV bits and pieces, I've been gigging for a long time, but it was all going along quite slowly. And then things really changed when I did the Mount McGoldrick character. What age were you, and how badly did you take it when you realised you weren't good at, well, we'll say real sports? That was only ever meant to be just a one-off video. It was never like, oh, I'm going to do this for years, or I'm going to do one a month. It was just like, here's a character, do it once and then leave it there. The most enjoyable character to play is the football agent character that I do.
He lives in his car. He lives in his car.
I'm sitting here.
I think you're lucky stars you're sitting here, mate.
I've only done maybe, I think it's 2 videos with that character, but because I'm massively into football, I really like that because it's just a ridiculous character, and I've got like a big belly for it, and I'm wearing fake tan and a Bluetooth head, like just some ridiculous outfits. So it's probably the most enjoyable one, yeah. The Mount McGoldrick character, it's probably the one that got me the most attention, but I always made a big effort to separate my stand-up from that because I wouldn't want people thinking that's all I do. It's enjoyable to do the Mount McGoldrick videos, but I'm far more interested in just doing stand-up. If 10 people watch the video and as a result 1 person out of that 10 comes to see me do stand-up, that's kind of mission accomplished. That's what I want to do. I enjoy doing characters in the YouTube videos and the sort of the TV stuff as well. It's all great fun to do. But for me, I'm always keeping an eye on my stand-up, and I'm thinking, how can that feed back into my stand-up? If I had to choose, it would be stand-up every single time. I just get far more of a adrenaline rush from doing it. I get more satisfaction from a good gig than a good video. Videos are fine, but they're more of my hobby, whereas stand-up is my full-time job. That's kind of the way I see it. I mean, if I didn't enjoy doing them, I wouldn't do them, the videos, but I could probably take or leave them at this point.